right now. It's currently 4 a.m. and it's finally D-Day. I'm riding to Hyderabad and I'm taking my 2011 R1. So my friends think it's pretty crazy to ride an R1 for 750 kilometers, but I'm going to give it a shot and see how it is. I've packed all the gear on the bike last night, so I don't waste any time in the morning. That's very smart thinking of me. And only thing which I have left to take along with me right now is my Rhinox tank bag and my helmet. So I'm gonna freshen up a bit and see you guys soon. Bye. Alright guys, as you can see, the R1 behind me is loaded with all the gear. Now the only thing left for me to do is to add this to the fuel tank, which is Yamaha carbon cleaner, which will help the engine get rid of all the carbon. So let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Hyderabad Bangalore series, which is going to consist of 3 to 4 videos. I'm going to be covering 3000 kilometers on the 1000cc Yamaha R1 across 4 states: Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. I will be pushing my own boundaries and exploring new places. So sit back and enjoy as I share my experience and take you through the journey. So let me quickly run you guys through the video of what's going on. So this was the first time I was riding with a GoPro and a mic setup on such a long journey. Unfortunately, the audio was not captured as there was some technical issues. I did not check as I thought everything should be fine and continued with my ride. On reaching Hyderabad, I realized that there was no audio. I had recorded all this on the fly, but now I'm adding the audio to let you guys know of what's going on. Missing someone. Missing someone. I am sad and so lonely. So we've encountered the first issue for the day. A couple of days before the ride, I did the test fitting of the saddlebags and took the bike for a ride, and everything seemed fine. So right before this toll naka, while I was braking, I felt the weight of the bags shifted from the rear seat onto mine. On further inspection, it seems the straps which hold the bag in place had got burnt off due to the hot exhaust. So I have spent the last 20 minutes trying to tie them down with a couple of zip ties, and I have tried to keep the zip ties as away from the exhaust as possible. So hopefully this holds. Missing someone. Is as normal. Missing someone. And missing someone. Is as normal. Missing someone. Missing someone. I am sad and so lonely. I am sad and so lonely. Progress was really good, but after that I faced the worst nightmare of any superbiker: bad roads and potholes. On asking a couple of the locals, I was told that these bad roads would continue for almost another 100 kilometers as there were some new roads being constructed. All this really slowed down my progress as I couldn't go more than 60 to 65 kilometers an hour. Plus, I was riding solo and was afraid my tires might get punctured, so I was riding cautiously. By the time I had covered 40 kilometers out of the 100, it was afternoon and the sun was right above me. It was extremely hot and the R1 was heated to a point where it was just unrideable. The tank was so hot that you could fry an omelette on top of it. And I'm not even exaggerating this. I just had to take a break and stop. So I decided to take a 45-minute break, which turned out to become a 2-hour long break. As when I stopped, I realized that my steering damper had become loose due to the bad roads. So I just had to fix it before continuing with the ride again. Missing someone. Nightmare continued for another 60 kilometers as I faced more gravel-filled bad roads and diversions. It just never seemed to end. With each passing kilometers, I was assuring myself that I was that much closer to my destination. Fortunately, the long break I had taken had converted the hot afternoon into a beautiful early evening, and morale started to go up again as I started clocking the kilometers. I'm finally starting to get some good roads now. I can increase my average speed and try and to make up some lost time. Missing someone.
Good evening everybody, it's about 5:30 right now and I am about 125 kilometers away from Hyderabad, and I've just stopped for some refreshments at this place over here. So now I'm gonna give you a recap of what's going on. So let's start with the bike. The bike is performing perfectly. I'm feeling pretty strong. I'm not tired yet. So the issues what we are facing right now is with the bags, with these things. So basically what happened was the mount got burnt off because of the hot exhaust over here. So I had to adapt by using some zip ties, which I always carry with me when I travel. And in order to make sure that these zip ties don't burn, I've tied it with a cloth and then poured some water on it. So it seems to be working barely. As you can see, the bag is drooping down, but the bike is performing really nice, and some of the roads are very nice. And I've encountered a stretch of 100 kilometers of broken down roads, which was not very nice. But overall, I'm looking forward to ride to Hyderabad.
The final 50 kilometers are the toughest ones to cover, and I was struggling at times. But as the day is coming to an end and I reflect back, there have been a lot of ups and downs. But I couldn't ask for a better ending as the roads have become smoother and the weather is pleasant. The sun setting behind me, which is visible from my rearview mirror, just makes it feel like a scene from a Hollywood movie. Soon it's gonna become dark and I'm not gonna be able to vlog. So see you guys tomorrow once I'm in Hyderabad. What's up everybody, and I'm in Hyderabad. I've had a very late start to my day today because of yesterday's ride. So I've currently taken an Uber and I'm heading to Golconda Fort because it's too hot to ride. So I'll see you guys in a bit at Golconda. See you soon. Bye.
Alright guys, I'm on top of Golconda Fort and I'm overlooking the city of Hyderabad, which is behind me. The view is simply magnificent. I just don't feel like going anywhere else, but I have to go to my next location. So I'm gonna go and see you guys over there in a bit. It's dinner time and I have come here to this restaurant called Shag House, which is right behind me and it's famous for biryani. So let's go and have some biryani. So I have ordered chicken biryani and La Jawab Kebab. Finally I got the name right and I'm waiting for my food, which is not yet here. Jaldi lao, bhook lagi hai. Thank you. So finally the food is here, La Jawab Kebab. And I'm waiting for my biryani to come. Stay tuned for the next episode where we explore Hyderabad. As usual guys, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.